Mpilo Central Hospital needs about $60,000 to service some of its cancer diagnosis machines. Some have been down since 2021, leaving cancer patients hung out to dry. Speaking to ZTN after a tour of the hospital cancer radiotherapy unit this morning, Chief Medical Officer Dr. Narcissus Janga said getting the machines working again is work in progress. He said the hospital is now awaiting action from Treasury and its parent ministry to get the machines working once again.
Issues raised are mainly the failure of the radiotherapy facility to be up and running essentially since 2021. They really wanted to know why there's such a time lapse before the machines are repaired. But I must rush to say this is work in progress. The last communication was a quotation from the supplier of the UPS and batteries in South Africa at a cost of about 1,100,000 rands. And it's now with the head office, and we are hoping that funds will be raised through the Ministry of Finance and that the UPS can be repaired. Only after we fix the UPS are the engineers going to come and then attend to the machines that you saw in the department. They've just run the machines and they are saying the machines themselves are functional, but they're unprotected because there was no functional UPS.
The Parliamentary Portfolio Committee on Health has called for the ministry to put in place proper systems to maintain life-saving equipment that is lying idle. Most of it is at central hospitals countrywide due to challenges with service contracts. Speaking during a tour of Mpilo Central Hospital, Portfolio Committee on Health Chairperson Daniel Molokele said some machines have not been serviced and are lying idle since 2021, with patients who need such services having to seek private health care elsewhere or just wait to die.
I think as a committee, we are discovering that there is no proper system in place in terms of maintenance of equipment. And to make matters worse, they are taking too long to bring machines back to service. For example, we've got machines that have not been of use since 2021 and it's now 2024. It's something that needs to be urgently resolved, and we are challenging the Ministry of Health to take this matter seriously, because at the end of the day, what is the advantage of having a hospital like Mpilo when it cannot provide such kind of service to the people? So they must come up with a permanent solution. We heard that they are now working on service agreements with the big companies that they procure these machines from. And so we're challenging them to speed up this process, because it's unacceptable that since 2021, these very important machines are still not of use to the public.
Molokele said due to the equipment lying idle, technicians and specialists are rendered redundant. Most of them, he said, are leaving for countries where their skills can be utilized, killing the sector in the process.
Because the machines are not functional, we are also losing the staff. So, because if you are trained to work on a machine and the machine is not functional, it means you are redundant. So it looks like some of the staff have actually left the country. So they've gone to other countries, and it's a punishment to Zimbabwe that if we are not putting our house in order, we also lose our own specialized skills, which is something that we need to address urgently. Then the second thing is about deployment. It's a centralized system. So even if the hospital administration says we need this kind of staff member, they still need to submit a request to Harare, and then Harare needs to make a decision over a hospital like Mpilo in Bulawayo. So the system is wrong. This 2013 constitution is very clear that we need to promote devolution. We must decentralize our system. Decision-making processes for provincial level or referral hospitals must be more assertive. The chief medical officers of each hospital must be given more autonomy, because at the end of the day, we are having a situation where staff deployment is still centralized at the expense of local health institutions, and that is something we must put to an end.
Konapo, Ipapo pa ZTN Prime, DSTV channel 294, the place to be.